10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Betty Sue 5000 AI. MedPod Beta. System checking. April 6, 2022. Patient suffering from unknown illness. Monitoring child. Vitals reporting. Temp normal. Heart rate normal. SpO2 normal. Blood pressure normal. Child is unable to sleep. Child need attention. Unable to correct the issue. Human is needed. Recommended medical doctor. End of checking.
Okay. Hey, how you doing? You okay? Yeah, that's your pillow. You feel okay? Well, the Diagnostic 5000 reported. I know you like that, huh? Yeah. This light's too bright. Turn this around. Oops. I guess what we'll have to do. That's good enough. Too bright. Yeah. Computer is gonna monitor, keep you.
I don't know that one.
Well, don't worry. Well, anyway, it monitors. It's live. You need anything, you just call out the word, and it'll respond to you, and it will come running. All right, so you're not asleep. Oh my. You're not sleeping. Don't need to see. Yeah, this is. All right, so let me see what I can do. We need you to sleep, little fella. Get to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, I know I could do. I could tell you a story. Yeah, I can tell you a story. Let me tell you a story. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait a minute. I got one here. I'll just read it to you. It's a good story. I actually wrote this myself. It's called The Girl Who Lived on the Mysterious Island. Yeah, I wrote it back in 2021. I will tell you a story you'll never believe, but it started after the Civil War ended in 1865. Here, before I begin, here's a little teddy, okay? Here, we'll put the teddy right here. See, there you go. There's a little teddy. Hi, I am Mr. Teddy. How you doing? Yeah, I hear you're not feeling too well. Yeah, I'm missing an eye, but I'm here for you. Okay. Okay, here. You can put a little Mr. Teddy. There you go. Alrighty. Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you a story you'll never believe, but it started after the Civil War ended in 1865. when I heard about a mysterious island that was not inhabited. An old soldier told me that his dad told him about an island where no one ever heard of before, and yet not on any known maps. Yeah. So he kept on telling me there's a lot of animals there. You can hunt for food and build a cabin if you wanted to. He did not know of any such place to live there or even built. Oh, okay. It was even built. His dad told him to get to the island by boat. It was not easy to get there. It was off the coast of South Carolina. But strange enough said, the island appears and disappears as legend tells it. Anyway, the old soldier was killed off in the war, and I had to remember where to take the rowboat and to get to the island. It was due southeast by northeast, then by southeast, then turn where you see an alleged rock formation in the ocean. After the low tide, it would disappear. Oh, no, it would appear. By this time, I was out in the ocean looking for the island and found myself way off course. The winds were picking up, and the little sail on the boat I made from old sheets had brought me to sleep on. Oh, he brought it to sleep on, yeah. Before I knew, nightfall on me, and I have been out on sea for several days now. I'm running out of food and water. Next day I came and found myself approaching a landmass. Was it the island the old soldier told me about? I could not tell. The compass was spinning around in the 360, spinning around in the 360 continuously. I could not make heads or tail out of that. I proceeded to make it to the island before nightfall. My watch was not working either. Even after I had wind up the clock, it would not work either. I am almost at the island shore. I can see it clearly now. It was lucky that the waves were bringing in the boat for me. I was so worn out and no food in my stomach for days now. I have made it, Lord. Thank you so much for getting me on this island. I hope it was the one I had spoken about. I see a clearing on the other side of the coconut trees. I'm going to set up camp there tonight and make a fire. I will do a little fishing as well, so I can cook me a good meal tonight. I also drink some coconut water and drink too. Eat the jelly in the coconut as an extra treat. Now I'm full, and now my stomach is full and I can head off to bed. I have a good fire going. I'm okay there. Night was peaceful at best. By dawn I could see the waterfall nearby. I hope the water is drinkable. I made a dash to the falls. I got there and it was pure as the given sun. I even taken off my clothes and did some skiing, dipping, kind of took a bath and had some fun doing so. At this point, I could hear some animals in the surroundings. I had to make some sort of weapon to hunt with. I wanted something besides the fish and coconut. Now I got some fresh water to drink, and soon I'll have game to eat. By this time tomorrow, I could start looking for a place to build me a cabin. I do not see any horses yet, nor did I or see anything else than wild animals I can hunt for. It has been a couple of weeks now, and the cabin is built, and I got some wood for the fireplaces as well. The falls is not that far, so I can get some fresh water to drink and store in the containers I brought with me on the boat. Night has fallen on me once again, and I got the fire going in the fireplace, and I had a good meal at this time. It has been 3 months on this island. I have not seen anyone else but me. But the 6 months, by 6 months, some strange happening one night. There was a knock on my front door. I had opened the door and I see a woman. She had looked like she was in her early 20s. My age was around 28 years old now. Had fainted in she had fainted at she fainted at me at my door. I had to bring her into the house, place her on my bed, clean her up a bit. She was a beautiful blonde hair. I could not see her eyes yet. They were shut. I tried to make her some broth, which was simple enough, and I would help her get back to strength. I placed my ear to her chest to make sure she was still breathing, and I had placed a piece of glass against her nose to make sure she was still with me. The next day, it had rained so hard. I did a good job on the roof, no leaks. It had rained for several days and nights. She was still out of it. One night she had awakened and said, "Who are you?" I told her my name was Adam J. Lee. I had asked her what was her name, and she said she could not. She said she could not remember it, and she did not know how she had come to be where she was. The next day she was up making me some food and cleaned up the place as well. When I got up, she had everything pretty. I did not have anything for her to wear except the clothes I had worn. She makes something out of my shirts and pants. Oh yes, I can tell you her eyes were light blue, as I had green eyes and dark brown hair. I did not see any rings on her fingers, and she could be single like me. It has been a few weeks since she'd been with me now, and I was incredibly happy for her company. She would go with me hunting for food as well, and she was a welcome sight to be with. I only had a pistol from the past war, and not a lot of bullets for it either. I know how to make gunpowder, but I did not have the tools to make the bullets. I had to rely on making a bow and arrow for now. I decided she needed a name to be called, and I wanted to call her Eve. So Eve said she will go around looking for food for us, and I can build another room to the house just in case if we had kids with each other. I think ahead. We have not even messed around yet or kissed. For me, it's been a year on the island, and for her, 6 months. She has been with me, Eve. Construction on the second room is almost done. I do not have nails, so I'm using tree sap to glue the wood together. It has worked out fine. One afternoon when I was not looking, Eve gave me a kiss. Wow, long kiss it was. Soon after that kiss, I had lifted her up and carried her into the house, into the bedroom. We had a wonderful time together. The love she had for me has developed, and I have fallen in love with my Eve as well. A month has passed. Eve said she was not feeling so good and started throwing up. But this was normal. Her belly was getting swollen up. To me, she is pregnant in the early stages. 6 months came and went so fast. It's now 9 months, and she started to call me in pain, Eve. I said, "What's wrong?" She felt baby is trying to come out now. I had no experience delivering a newborn. Now I must learn how by doing it. I was lucky this time around. She had a baby boy with me. We're going to call the baby boy. We're going to call the baby boy Joe. the first of many kids that we'll have together and grow older. At this point of time, I always wonder how Eve came to be at my front door. It was a miracle, like God was listening to my prayers, and it let Eve fall into my lap. From this point, you have followed followed my story about Adam and Eve and the mysterious island. That's it. Ah, you fell asleep. Here, let me, yeah. You got the teddy in your arm. See? Let's see, I don't have any more blankets. That's it. Okay. Alrighty. Off the light.